Alright, test recording. Hello, Pavati, we're test recording. Julius, we're test recording. Killing Julius, cause we're just recording. Alright, cool. That's probably enough. Oh. You'll never take me alive. Ah! Oh wait, that's Pavati. Whoops. Alright, Julius. Give it to me straight. Where's the money? Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh, okay. Ooh.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
Right, getting straight into it. Okay. She'll be on her best behavior, won't you, Pavati?
Absolutely. I'll keep my hands in my pockets. I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Alright. Let me see what you're selling. And let me... Merchant skill. Negotiate prices. Cool. Alright, so... We seem to have a lot of stuff, so let's just sell the junk. And... Not really a melee guy, so... Get rid of this. I feel like... Pickaxe. Bypass shunt. I should probably check the equipment before I sell it all, hey. Surely you wouldn't let me sell what I've got equipped. I'm pretty sure I've got the best stuff equipped. Pretty sure. Alright. I'm guessing all these ointments are pretty useful later on. Okay. Oh, nothing really needs repairing right now. Right, Maxwell. 2,000 credits. Wow, okay. What have we got down here? Mining helmets, troop armors, riot control. Cool. I mean, what kind of it's light armor. Man, I want like heavy armor. I want like a proper crazy mech suit. That'd be awesome. Alright, so it looks like we'll just repair what we've got equipped. And we will... Thanks, Julius. Alright, let's go, Pavati. So, we need to go break some bad news to the good old boys and girls up at the deserter camp. So, let's get on that. He says... There we go. Alright, map. Can we... Region. Alright. Botanical lab. Oh, right. This is probably not going to go down too well, but we'll see. We shall see. Alright. Oh dear. Well, if I don't look at them, and you don't make eye contact, you're not going to get dragged into a conversation.
Oh, Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Hey, Adelaide, so...
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve.
Go back to town.
I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Because you can't rebel against the corporations, Adelaide. They will come back for you. And Reed needs his people back.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Willing to deal with Reed for you. You're being unreasonable. Come back to Edgewater. What happened to you, Adelaide? How did you become this crusty old biddy?
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Wow, okay, so Reed sounds like a horrible person, so maybe we should just deal with him. I mean, really, is that such a bad thing? Because she seems to be pretty switched on. So maybe we could spin it that, yes, they will have to go back, but under new management.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Okie dokie.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses.
Okay.
I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
That's kind of messed up. Okay, well, sure. If you think that'll convince him.
I've got a means to cure the plague, and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms.
What if we tell Reed how to fix the plague? Has she considered that, Miss McDevitt? Well then. Ah, really? No freebies here for me? Alright, let's go, Pavati. Should I deal with him first before telling them to go back? Yeah, probably. Right, so. Back to old Edgewater Town. There we go. What a weird looking little creature. Okay. Back in Edgewater. We're gonna go tell Mr. Thompson that he's gotta go the way of the dodo. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. Let's go, Pavati. It's Spacer's choice.
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they ain't care much for me.
Thank you. You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about. Did she?
You mean why I'm not allowed in the store anymore?
Oh, okay. Sure. There seems to be a story there.
A kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
Wow.
Sure, but folks got long memories around here. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road. It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Tobson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of Zero G?
Nope.
Exploded all over Mr. Tobson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by.
Lovely.
I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Rose still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Tobson look a fool.
Well, we're gonna make that too, because... Reed Thompson, I have some things to talk to you about.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
She won't come back as long as you're
Then we are
here.
at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
I feel like that's a lie.
I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
I mean, you can still live here, my dude. Just step down. Adelaide's people won't get sick. Well, I tried.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
Ugh, God, of course it is. Have your people ever eaten an actual vegetable?
The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
God, no wonder you guys are getting sick.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Adelaide found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Look, Reed, all I know is that it involves some really complicated math and it works.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Cool. Well, see you, Reed. It's been fun. Oh. Pavati, you are very close. And I have no legs, but that's fine. Let's press on. Well, Pavati, I think that actually went quite well. No guns, no tears. Do you know what? I don't think I could have asked for a better little setup myself. Alright. Alrighty, let's have a look. So, we're going to break the news to everyone that they're going back to town. Halcyon. Alright, let's go make her happy. Hello, Adelaide.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Yeah. Sure.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post.
Well, today's the day.
Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
That's fine. I don't feel like I made a mess of things, to be honest. I feel like we got the best
Telling
possible...
me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater. Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Well... Oh, companion perks. Cool. See that, Pavati? We did it! Wow, we're still stealing from them even though they're leaving. What a load of bull. Oh, I don't need to talk to them anymore. Is she going to talk to them? Or is she just going to leave them?
What happened? Sprat fell into a transformer again?
Sorry. I'm just trying to figure out what to do is all. Whoa. Miss
Oh
Parvati.
god, here we go.
Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
Nope. I'm just trying to get my ship off the
Never heard it
ground.
praised in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Didn't we pick something up? Yeah, I thought we did. We got it from old crazy Scrat Eater from the plant.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
The rare one.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
It
I
is.
appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Nice. Well, I'll let you know if I find any others.
I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
Alright.
Adelaide said that? Was she sober at the time? I never imagined she'd step foot in Edgewater long as Reed ran the town.
She now runs
Something
the
must have
town.
changed in Edgewater. Adelaide's good as family. If she's going back, so are we.
Cool. Do I actually need to talk to them? Or are they just going to sort themselves out? Doesn't look like it. Alright, cool. So we've got to go back to the vicar. I mean, if we come across these books, then sure, we'll hand them back. But here's the big one. Salvage their power regulator. Oh, it's down... Oh, it's this thing. Right. Okay. Cool. Alright, I'm pretty sure we leveled up. Okay, let's have a look-see. So that's 40, so I can get to 40 with long guns, which is good. 30 with heavy weapons, which is good. I mean, we can get to 20 here. And I feel like leadership is going to be important at some point. Hang on. Maybe I should go 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. So that gets off to 20, so we can get the special attacks and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Or I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. An even distribution of power. Auntie Cleo. I don't know who you are. Don't know who you are. But all I know is that Pavati leveled up. And she is going to have more health. Cool. What is the thing that she actually does? Does it say? Overload. Knocks the target to the ground, rendering them unconscious for a few seconds. And stuns. Right. So I'm guessing that's what we do when we press C. So I'm not going to be a fool and have her... the temptation is there, but... Let's not go full cray-cray with it. I'm sure we'll come across some baddies that we can smite. Right. Let's go... give the book back to old Vicar. Old Vicky. Vicar Max, was it? Alright. I'm guessing he was around here. I should probably... Where are we? There we go.
Had your rations yet?
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, Vicar Max. We meet again.